Here's just 10 off the top of my head reasons Harbaugh would think about it. First of all, Chuck Pagano's gone. Chris Ballard's the GM. He didn't hire him. Pagano's gone. Number 2, offensive head coaches. That's the new culture in the NFL. It's an offensive league. I mean, nobody's stopping anybody for long. Harbaugh's an offensive guy. He's a former Colt quarterback. That's got some leverage. Number 4, he's arguably the best candidate right now. He is the rebuilder of football teams. San Diego, Stanford, San Francisco, Michigan. Number 5, he's got a Super Bowl pedigree. You're not going to have to argue to your players, guy can coach. He took Colin Kaepernick there and Alex Smith very close to there. Number 6 is when you look at the kind of people who rebuild programs, Harbaugh does it the right way. Physical at the point of attack. Nobody rebuilds without great quarterbacks quite like Harbaugh. Michigan still doesn't have a great quarterback. Number 7 is he was Andrew Luck's former coach at Stanford. Number 8 is any misgivings about him with the 49ers, it's been proven now that wasn't Harbaugh's fault. He left, they got worse. Number 9 is a lot of the top NFL coordinators that would be up for this job are going to be unavailable through the playoffs. Harbaugh's last scheduled game, early December. And the other one, it's just part of his DNA. He doesn't stay anywhere longer than 4 years. So put the list up. I mean, you can just go 1 through 10. The job will be open. He's an offensive-minded coach. He played for Indy. He's the best candidate. Been to a Super Bowl. Rebuilt 4 programs. Andrew Luck's college coach. San Francisco, clearly not his issue. Coordinators, many of the top ones like New England's, not available through the playoffs. And he doesn't stay anywhere longer than 4 years. But Colin, what about Michigan? What about it? If you look at their schedule and you look at what Ohio State's offense has become, it is very reasonable to say that he's going to win every game guaranteed except 2, Penn State and Ohio State. And if he even lost to Penn State and they beat Ohio State, which if you're watching the Buckeyes now is certainly possible, I believe that game is in Ann Arbor, job will be done. Jim Harbaugh could go, didn't have to win a national title. He could go, look what you gave me. Final 4 team. Walk out, hand the program to another Michigan man with 17 returning starters, and both the offense, defense, and culture totally rebuilt. Listen, college fans are all loony. Bobby Petrino would never leave us. Pete Carroll would never leave us. They all leave, man. If Nick Saban was in his 40s, he'd be gone. Nick Saban, though, is in his mid-60s. That's why he's not leaving. If Nick Saban was 54, he'd be out of there. Harbaugh is a young man, a ton of energy, already, in my opinion, has already done 75% of the rebuild at Michigan. Now it's like get to the conference championship game. Put that flag in like Baker Mayfield. Put that flag in Columbus. Put that flag in Ann Arbor. But you got to think about, don't be a dopey college fan. My guy will never leave my school. Man, you don't get the game, man. Why is Michigan paying him $7 large? They're paying him $7 large because Jim Harbaugh, they didn't want to pay $7. Michigan never paid their football coach what Ohio State did, what Alabama did, what USC did, what Oklahoma did. Kind of put the screws to him a little bit. Could get 5, could get 6, could get 7. Harbaugh's a businessman and a really good one. And don't think he's doing you any favors because you're Michigan. That's why you're paying him 7. You got that insurance policy. You can't just say, no way he's staying. I'm telling you, look at his DNA. He is a what's the next challenge guy. Some CEOs can work at JCPenney for 40 years. Most can't. They're ladder climbers. They were ladder climbers academically. That's why they were great at prep school. They were great at Harvard. They were super competitive. They got a job and moved on. Like ladder climbers, it's in their DNA. Harbaugh doesn't stick around anywhere. Even people who think he loves Michigan, and I'm one of them, you don't think he's going to stay there for 12 years. Nobody thinks that. Hi, everybody, and thanks for watching. We want you to subscribe here, to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the herd, or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.